you could read someone's personality, it will add a new dimension to how you look at people. How do you like to communicate? Like I said earlier, do you open up a sales call with small talk or get right down to business? If there's a difference between what you want and the customer wants, that's a point of possible contention or not feeling the connection. The education system of the United States is left brain. What does that mean? If you're a left brain person, the teacher says, open the textbook to page 1, read pages 1 through 10, and then answer the questions on page 11. Left brain people say, fine, easy instructions, we'll do it. Right brain people are going, this is boring. I'm going to page 11, look at the questions, and go find the answers. And that's what happens. Left brain people are more task focused. Right brain people are more relationship focused. So sometimes when we have a disconnect with a customer because we're lighthearted and jovial and they're dead serious, we're saying, they don't like me. That's the story we tell. No, they're left brain, that's all. But what we see is that it's not what your client decides, but why. Their personality style will dictate what's important to them and what they value. Greens care how much you know. Blues know how much you care. Big difference. There's a lot of differences, and that's explained in the book. Golds make the rules. Oranges break the rules. Greens question the rules, and blues follow the rules. So, if you're going down the Mass Turnpike at 60 miles an hour, and you ask a gold what that means to them, they say, that's the law. You ask an orange, it's a recommendation. My brother Jay, who unfortunately died of leukemia in '98, was a gold personality. He worked on the American Stock Exchange and was very successful. What Jay did every Saturday morning at the age of 12 was get up at 8 a.m., run into the kitchen, have a bowl of skim milk and grape nuts every day of his life, and immediately put together his to-do list and schedule for the day. This is a Saturday. I was 15. I got up about 11, had a bowl of cornflakes, try not to get arrested by 3. It's amazing what companies could do in the area of creativity. You know what my favorite is? Southwest Airlines. Unbelievable. You get off the plane and they're singing to you. It's like, what is this? They say you can now turn on your crackberries, your blackberries, and anything else and see how many calls you missed. They are a riot. But that is, see, Southwest Airlines connects with people. They are in the people business. They just happen to fly planes. Sometimes you're dealing with a couple where the husband's green and maybe the wife is blue. And how do you manage that? What you want to do is first hit them both with ask them what's important to each of them. And then, if you see who the ultimate decision maker might be, you want to prepare the other person to convince them in their terms what's important to them. So instead of me just selling to you, it's now me and your spouse selling to you. Your brain is hardwired to give your emotions the upper hand every time. Every time. Your first reaction is always emotional. See, we buy emotionally and we back it with logic.